Okay. See if this works a little better now. Okay, so hopefully we get a better stream here. We got no sound. Do we have sound? Oh my god. I'm gonna scream. Scream. Okay, we do have sound. Okay. I didn't know. Okay, I had to check my stream. Okay, we do have sound. Okay. Okay, can we get this done now? Okay, so a little bit out of sync, but you know, you guys will have to read lips. Okay. Okay. So we got a bit of a delay. All right. Back to where we were. What I had pulled, the cards that I had pulled were the two to, you know, focus on, you know, our personal aspects. You know, being concise on our yes and no's. Like if we're feeling a certain way, then express it that way. Don't, you know, kind of, you know, get so that it's appeasing the other person. Being more outspoken, being more, you know, out. You know, being more, how would you say, outspoken, more concise on, you know, if somebody's asking you a question and you're feeling you want to say it one way just to make them feel comfortable or whatever, and it's not the way that you want to say it, then express it the way you want to say it, and don't fear it, and just blurt it out in case, you know, you're still kind of appeasing them in a certain way, but, you know, not totally offending them, you know, and not to worry too much if you do offend them, because maybe it's feelings, right? They're trying to instigate you into a, you know, a conflict, or they're trying to mull up an argument or whatever. Just be aware of how they're right. So that's the through, and this the gratitude of everything that you have been given throughout the day, being more aware of, you know, things that, you know, the simple things in life that we tend to kind of overlook and not be aware of, that we have given to us, you know, especially like the simple things like, you know, getting to even just open your eyes the next day and to experience something, the beauty that you have all around you, and just being more, showing more gratitude, to bring in that positive awareness, right? So those are the two cards that we pulled. That was from the Cloud card deck. That saves. So I have little notes on the back of them for, you know, inspiration for myself. So I try to share that inspiration with you guys. That will be more better for us here. And there's my handsome. You want to come be a movie star again? Come on, handsome. Come here, baby. You gonna come say hello to everybody again? Here's little handsome. We call him handsome. He's my movie star. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. This baby. He's my little buddy. He likes to hang out here. Lovey love. Yes, he is lovey love. Lovey love. Yes, he's lovey love. We love him. He's adorable.
He's my buddy. Are you the buddy? Are you you're just gonna hang out? Little belly belly, rub the belly belly. Whoa, where are you going?
Yeah, he's the little man of the house. He reminds me of one that we lost. And it's kind of like leukemia for cats, but not full blown leukemia. So um, yeah, so he's got all the personality traits. It's like he's incarnated again and has come back. His little spirit has come back. Into a more healthier body. So we're really stoked about that. And I'm a person that believes in reincarnation 100%. Um, so he's invoked a new personality, a new body, and his markings are ironically is where his energy back. He talks to you, and just enveloping that whole personality that, he didn't get a chance to have, I'm really excited about that. And it brings me to tears to know that he's back, in that, his little body gave out on him last time. So we're really excited to have his energy back. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. And comes and wakes you up in the morning talking to you and it's like, meows at you. And, you talk to him and he goes, it just makes me so happy and furry and wonderful. So, if you have a question, Nancy, that you want to get answered before we get started with the actual draw, we'll wait for a few more people to come in and we'll get it underway here. And my candle is burning. You just move this out of the way. So yeah, yeah. What's coming for you? So Tarina, I feel so bad that we always end up having problems or technical difficulties to get through your reading. So I'm just going to pull my other stand over here so I have a little bit more room to work on. I know about the masculine. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this other party. First round anyway, or you're just kind of feeling a little bit off, or you're just kind of worried that it went well. Yes, Tarina, I'm doing your reading. I'm going to pop you in here quickly. We'll wait for a few more people to pop in. And let's see. First card up is, are you a Pisces or Aries energies to take here? I'll take these ones. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I don't think you have a lot to worry about. I think maybe you might be just overanalyzing a little bit too much. We do have Sagittarius. We are in a Sagittarius moon, which showed up in the cards as well, with Temperance. We also have the Two of Wands, which is Aries, and we have the Five of Pentacles, which is Scorpio. So you're in the Libra. Some of that stuff out of the equation, so it's easier to manage, right? So don't let yourself get caught up in the emotional part of it, right? Be logical about it, okay? Bellissima. Kind of we in right now. I'm just starting to get myself more into it. A sneak peek is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is a sneak peek for someone. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, we might be dealing with an Aquarius syndrome, self-deceit, or somebody keeping secrets from you. So if you're wondering if somebody's keeping secrets and that is your question, then yes, you need to be aware that they are keeping or seeing that's a sneak peek into somebody's question about secrets. For whoever this is meant for, yes, they are keeping secrets from you. So just be aware of that. If you're kind of questioning that aspect of the relationship or situation, then yes, there are secrets being kept from you, or somebody's being deceitful or deceptive with their energy on you.
Where did that card go, baby? Where did it go, baby? Come and say hello. Come here. Come and say hello.
This is other baby too. This is another little baby that we have here.
Hi, baby. Come here.
You don't like being on camera. Come here.
Come sit. Come and sit. Come and sit. Yeah. Little baby. Sneaky baby.
So yeah, so that one's not as fun to play with. So yeah. Okay, so if somebody's keeping secrets and somebody's wondering about the secrets, yes, there are secrets being kept. Somebody is trying to be deceitful or deceptive, or trying to take the focus off a situation. So if somebody's wondering about that, um, you put confirmation that they are being deceitful. Secrets are being held from you to deceive you from some situation. So that was a sneak peek. There's also somebody that's going to be, crossing that finish line together. So, meaning that, if you're wanting to have a situation come full circle, you're going to end up with the results that you want. You're going to have the overcoming of those challenges that you're currently facing the situation. So you are going to cross the finish line together. You're going to have the overcoming challenges. You may want to think about, being more giving, giving, your time and energy to something that's more productive than what you have been in the past. And you might not be feeling like you're manifesting in the right way. Like you have to reevaluate how you're manifesting things. Okay, so take notice of your intentions might not be the right way. Nope, away from there. That's a candle, baby. So you might not be manifesting with pure intentions. So it's time to reevaluate the reasons why you're manifesting what you're manifesting. Okay, so being aware of your intentions is going to have a big effect on your end result is going to be. Okay. So, oh, scratches, ow. So, so being aware of, those things that are going on. Um, so Nancy, so, those intentions are, you need to just kind of relax a little bit on those situations. If see what other messages are coming through for my viewers. See what all is going on. I don't have my moderator to be able to start a list yet. So I don't like to be distracted when I'm doing my readings. So we're going to see who gets an overall reading today. Let's see what's going on. Hey, that's okay, Karina. Don't worry, no worries. I would say just kind of let it kind of go with the flow. They may be, kind of evaluating whether they want to or not. So they're kind of, weighing the odds. So don't feel that, it's going to be, definitive right now. Take your time. Just allow it to kind of blossom into something. Don't, be so demanding on things, right? You don't want to, become overzealous and then the person kind of go, oh, this person's too clingy. I don't want to be with someone that requires too much time from me. They may not have a lot of time to give, right? So just being aware of that energy for them. They may not be focusing on 100% for a relationship, so just give them some time to breathe, give them some area to breathe, and, allow it to kind of blossom on its own accord, right? Never be, too demanding. But, manifest what you want, but just make sure that your intentions of the manifestation are with the intent. For someone else, there may be not feeling like you want to move in a more positive direction. You might be feeling really down, like your is kind of been put, kind of in the back line, right? So somebody is going through, the reverse effects of the Sun card, and we have the King of Cups as well. Feeling like your foundation is a little bit shaky. The unsurety of where you're standing might be, kind of moving in a direction that, or you might be transitioning to making a move to a different aspect of your life, whether it be a home, a work, or a relationship might be transitioning through. You might be feeling that things are a little bit unstable currently, which is causing you to kind of take a back step. It's like you want to bring something new into it, but it's just not happening. Okay. The rebirth of a relationship might be, you might be in a stagnant state situation right now. You might be feeling that, you're wanting something new, but you're just kind of stuck. And that was also like we experienced in the cloud cards with the with the through card, that stagnant, feeling stuck, that the rebirth isn't happening, that things aren't moving, the way that you want them to. So manifesting that, and coming forward, moving forward, and just understanding why you're being stuck, what's causing that feeling of being stuck. Is it your relationship that's kind of gone stagnant? Is there something that you can do to revive that relationship, to bring that newness to it? Or is it your job that you're feeling kind of, you want to change, really that stuck? Then find a way to unstick yourself, change careers, change a relationship, change, the people that you hang out with, change the energy that's around you, because that could be like bombarding you to stay in that zone, right? So you don't want to stay in that zone. So, gradually take away layers of people or places or things that are currently in your life that are keeping you stuck and bombarded into that space and that time of mind, right? Because the rebirth isn't going to happen until you reevaluate what's holding you down, right? We don't like to be held down, like being restrained, feeling that restraint, that you might be going through. You have to release some of that energy, right? Um, so, things might be transitioning. You may be thinking about moving, or changing your environment, revamping your apartment, changing that whole, the surroundings have to, like you're a subject of your environment. So if you're dealing with more negative people, your environment's going to be negative. It's not going to feel like all bright and cheery. It's, you're taking on energy from others that is weighing you down. If you're around people that are just like, hating their life and everything, you're going to begin hating your life, right? It's going to, the energy is going to reflect onto you. So just be aware of that. Like I personally, like there's times when, for example, I'll do a stream and I'm just not feeling it, but I will force myself to get into that energy and change it around for myself. And I always feel better after I've done it. You can't let the emotions of others affect you as well, in the sense of having that negative effect that, you're always doing for others, and then you put yourself second. You have to think of number one so that you can be number one, right? So you do that positive influence, so you can be that positive energy affecting others, right? You really have to, be aware of your environment, and it sucks. And sometimes it does, it sucks, like you want to be up and change your environment and then have that effect on a positive reinforcement to the other person. Maybe that'll bring them out of that stuck feeling. We're all helping each other as a gradual basis, right? So that rebirth is being put on hold, because of your environment, the environment of not feeling stable, of everything kind of coming unglued almost, as far as what's going on in your personal life, right? So don't let the other's, energy be absorbed by you. You have to learn to, find a way to block it. And, and sometimes it does offend the other person. And sometimes you have to just allow bygones to be bygones. You just have to allow sometimes for that energy to, kind of deflect and let them handle their problem. Because if you're not pulling out of it, then you're just engaging that situation for them, and you're reaffirming that situation, right? So we don't want to, be affirming the same situation over and over again. We want to change, and in order for that change to happen, it has to begin with us, right? So, yeah. Silvery gray. I know what you want. You want the same question. Why are you coming with the same question? What's going on? Are you not allowing time to, are you not working the program, or is the program working you? Okay. You come back with the same question. Either you're just kind of sitting back waiting for it to happen and not being very productive or proactive with the situation, or you're, too scared, or there's fear surrounding it, or what's going on. Because, if you're not working it and you're not doing what you need to be doing, and just hoping that, sitting on hopes and dreams and not being proactive with it, then are you really? Okay, so you've asked me this before, and what has changed? Has anything changed on your part? No communication. Well, if there's no communication, why is there no communication? What happened to cause this no communication? I'm not like a mind reader. I can't read minds. I can only read situations, but if you're not having any communication, then how do you expect anything to progress, really? You know, let's see what's going on. I'll see what's going on. Can't guarantee any answers, but I'll do my best to find out what's going on from the man's point of view. Maybe he's got things going on and he just is not looking for whatever you're offering. Maybe the offer that you're giving is not, enough for him to want to communicate. It's not what he's desiring. Maybe his desires have changed. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Silvery Gray and O, please. I want to get this resolved for her, please, Spirit, because she keeps coming back with the same questions and expecting the same answer. They're not in communication, so is there going to be communication happening? They're in transition. Like they want to transition to a different, maybe a different personality. Maybe they're changing their style. Maybe they're changing the way that they want things in life, but they're not focused on a relationship right now. You may be overzealous on this more mothery type. Maybe you need to back off on being like too mothery, too smothering. Maybe you're smothering this person and they're not wanting it. They're blocking you. You're nurturing it way too much, maybe. Maybe you need to step back and just allow them to breathe, giving them time. Um, Giving them time to actually, come into stepping back. Like, this isn't working, but there's definitely something that you need to reevaluate. Because cards are jumping out here. Like the universe is trying coming if something on your part in order for something new to begin. Okay, because we do have it's not going to happen. Like you're not willing to close the cycle out with this person so that a new beginning can start before a new beginning can start. Okay, is what I'm getting. Know, noticing that they do have a lot to give. Maybe you're focusing too much on what they can offer. Okay, so word gold digger comes to mind. I'm sorry, that's what I heard. Somebody that's seeking, the riches and what the person has to you in an emotional state. Maybe they're looking for more somebody that's more emotionally connected, not materialistic, in the material sense, in the physical sense of things. But allowing them to give what they can. They may have little to give. And availability to be able to give, and maybe they're moving in a more direction of wanting to be emotionally available instead of a physical available. To understand that maybe they want something different than what you're seeking, and maybe that's why the connection's not happening. Okay, so words of advice: back off, close it out. Change your perspective. Change, like we got with the through card. Changing your perspective. Situation will improve if you close out, or change your kind of approach to, what you're requesting from the relationship or communication wise, right? And I straightforward to the point. What I hear is what I give. Okay, so if it's something that you kind of knew from the beginning, and you're it's confirmation to it, then maybe it's something that you need to reflect on and actually take into a point of view. Okay, and it's just how I get it. It's how I give it. How I get it is how I give. Okay, so maybe changing that perspective of and there's somebody that's dealing with somebody with addiction. We got the devil card, so you know being restricted or tied to with this problem. Somebody may have an addiction to shopping or different things like porn or drugs or shopping or gambling. They might have a gambling addiction. So maybe there's something that's affecting somebody's situation right now with some addiction. Okay, so just be aware of stuff like that. Um, there's a lot of people out there that also might also be in denial of that kind of aspect of themselves, right? may say, oh, I don't have a shopping addiction, but, are shopping and spending more than what they should be online on clothes or whatever it may be. They have an addiction financially to something, right? Or it could be a physical addiction. Maybe they're wanting to spend more time with opposite sex. Maybe they have a sexual addiction that they're getting their means of pleasure from somewhere else that's giving it to them all the time. Maybe, they're not seeing you in that kind of aspect. So just being aware and being honest with yourself about people's personal ventures, whatever it may be. If it's not something that you enjoy or are being accepting of, to a fault, or, making them recognize that they have an issue, you're just enabling that situation more, right? So it depends on how you're feeling personally towards certain things. Like some people enjoy it, some people don't, some people find pleasure in it, some people don't. So just being aware of where you stand in that whole field of addiction. 1 second, I'll be right back, right? 1 sec.
What do you think he's doing? You guys are just making a mess everywhere. It's making messes.
Okay, so I'm back. Sorry. All right, so we've got good video going today. Um, so don't forget, donations can be made to hang on. Okay. So I just put into the link as to where donations can go for readings. If you want to get a reading done today, I would really appreciate, having donations made for your readings. I'm trying to, generate revenue for the channel to keep it going. And if I see that, donations are coming in, then I'll stream more. I'll do more readings. But at presently, not enough donations to cover my time for sitting here for hours or 2